I wonder if you'd describe yourself as a patient person. We're entering back into the book of 1 Samuel now, and the theme of patience, waiting, is a really big one that comes up throughout the whole book. Now we're going to the last kind of section of the book now, chapter 21 through to 31. And it's the section where David is on the run from Saul, the man on the throne. And it really should surprise us, because David is the man who's been promised the kingdom. And now here he is running for his life. We might wonder why. There's two things particularly to note in this chapter. Firstly is the humiliation that David goes through. Weeks before this, he's leading the armies of Israel to great victories. People are singing his name. And now here he is running for his life. And you find in this chapter he's begging for food, begging for help. You even find him pretending to be mad and even lying. It's an interesting one. The Bible doesn't necessarily say it was a good thing, but it is what David does. He's being humiliated, is the big point. And we might ask, wait a minute, why is God's king being humiliated? Why is God allowing that to happen? It might make you think of another person, another king who God allowed to be humiliated. Worth thinking about. So the first thing to note is the humiliation that David goes through in this chapter. The second thing to really focus on is the weight that David has to accept. So David got the promise to be king back in chapter 16, and he's had to wait for a long time already, and now he's having to wait for a much longer time. And it's worth thinking about, chatting about what David does with this. He could, when Saul is determined to kill him, he could fight back. He's been a leader of the armies. He could try and rouse the armies into a civil war, take revenge on the king that wants to kill him. But he doesn't. He does wait. And he runs. It's worth talking about that because throughout this book of 1 Samuel, the lesson of waiting for God's promises to come true is a big one. I hope you enjoy getting back into 1 Samuel. Some questions at the bottom if you want to get into them. See you soon. Bye.